Trust me on this one, guys. Aura is a lot more than just some silly trend on TikTok. Currently, aura is being used as this kind of trivial cool factor, right? Like if you walk around with your backpack open at school, losing aura. If you hit a dap really good and you hear that real nice clap and everything, maxed out aura, right? But it's so much more than just this cool factor. Now, you might have noticed there's this glow around my body. Well, this right here is just a filter on TikTok. It's a random color. It doesn't actually tell you the color of your aura. You actually have this like energetic projection that comes out of your body. And what I want to talk about in this video is like how to unlock manifestation by tapping into this unseen body here. Now, based off of your time of birth, you're going to have one of 4 auras with unique little nuances built on top of it. But there are 4 foundational auras. They are the repelling manifestor aura, the enveloping generator aura, the penetrating projector aura, or the sampling reflector aura. If you have the manifestor aura, the way to tap into peace and ultimately transmute anger is to initiate and inform. Just tell people what's going on. If you have the generator type aura, your way to satisfaction, transmuting frustration, is to wait to respond, specifically with these sacral sounds. If you have the projector aura, your way to success, transmuting bitterness, is to wait for an invitation. Wait for someone to recognize you before penetrating with your aura. And if you have the reflector type aura, wait a lunar cycle. That's 28 days to give you the opportunity to tune into surprise and transmute disappointment. Now, if you don't already know what type you are, just go to my website. You just plug in your birth information and then it'll tell you right here, type manifester. That's what your aura type is. Now, there's a ton of other information in here. And if you want details on that, you can go and click this button and get a custom report that's going to decode this whole thing for you. Now, the reason this is so helpful is because as human beings, we have been taught to rely heavily on our mind, on what we think, and ultimately what we see working in the external world. For instance, you might have seen something, maybe on social media, where the person is saying like, you have to go out and initiate, you have to go out and make it happen. If you don't make it happen, then nothing is going to happen for you. That might have worked for them. They might have had the manifestor aura. And their strategy is to initiate and inform. But for you, someone that might have a generator or projector aura, that's just not going to work. You're going to end up frustrated or bitter because you're out there trying to make it happen rather than tuning into your own strategy and your own aura and allowing things to come to you like you were designed. This is not easy, but it is very, very simple and very straightforward. You either use your strategy and authority, you use the natural aura that you were born with, or you end up feeling like you're not yourself. And this is actually where I kind of like the trend because although it seems very trivial, like we have this like aura detector within us. We can tell when somebody is like doing what they're supposed to be doing and not based off some social construct, but like we can tell when their heart and soul is in something and when someone is just doing it because they think it's going to make them look cool. If this is the first time you're hearing aura used in this context, please just go to my website and generate a body graph, look at your type, and consider what life would look like if you started experimenting with the strategy that's appropriate for your type. If you've got questions, great, leave them in the comments. And of course, if you want more help, visit my website, ReikiMarco.com. I've got one-on-ones, I've got reports like I showed you earlier, I've got a Discord. I'm here to help. Thanks for tuning in.